The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series is brought to you by Super Clean. Not just clean, super clean. By Just Plugs. Protect your hearing. Enjoy the roar. And by Hoosier Racing Tire. Tires designed for champions. Welcome back to the Grove. Tonight, the Warriors of Formula One return to the land of the rising sun and back to Suzuka, battleground of destructive speeds, fantastic finishes, and championship dreams. Don't miss Formula One, the Japanese Grand Prix, live tonight at 12:30 a.m. Eastern, only on Speed. The Beer Hill Gang, there they are, Brad. The world-famous Beer Hill Gang.
Seen on Speed.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun over there at the end of the back straightaway in turn number 3. Let's go back down to the pits and check in with Shane.
Well, Brian Monteith is strapping into his potent ride. He has 3 career feature wins here at Williams Grove, and the 4th one could be the biggest of his life, a $50,000 National Open win. You're starting second. What are your chances tonight?
I think we're pretty good. Yeah, the car's been pretty good all night, and made a couple of changes to see if we can make it 40 laps up front.
What's the strategy when they drop the green going into turn number 1?
Put it to the floor and see what happens.
He sits in the seat, but the edge is going to use the edge. Aaron?
Daniel Lasowski, you start 5th on tonight's feature. What kind of change did you make? I hear people are taking away stagger, moving in the right rear, trying to tighten the car up a little bit. Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah, I definitely did that. We from the dash, we definitely moved the right rear wheel in a bunch and took some stagger out of it. You know, we start right behind Donnie Schott, so he knows his way around here pretty good. Along with Barry Jackson, we hope we can keep this Casey General Store in victory lane.
Is there anything special you do with the 40-lap feature? It's a little bit longer than a usual feature here at Williams Grove.
Actually, I'm better if we run 40 non-stop because on the caution I get talking to myself and I mess up all the time. So I hope they run 40 non-stop.
Back up to you guys.
Good stuff there from the dude. We heard from Brian Monteith first. I want to reiterate again that Monteith has already said that he has plans to run the World Finals this year. He's going to show up at the dirt track at Lowe's Motor Speedway for the first time in his career. So we're out that. It's always good to see some new blood.
That event just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year down there. And the time of year is great, too, because a lot of these guys are no longer racing, so they have that weekend open. Interesting to see how many cars show up for that one.
Joey Saldana has taken a provisional. Let's clear that up. We've got Joey Saldana and Brad Sweet, 2 car owner provisionals. Saldana and Brad Sweet will both get in there. Todd Schaefer and Mark Smith will take track provisionals. They're the top 2 guys in the points here at Williams Grove Speedway. Now, Aaron mentioned stagger during that interview. Let's give a real quick explanation for the fans who aren't familiar with that terminology.
Well, you're going to see stagger over there in the Bill Hare gang. Turn 3, but
stagger down the stairs, is that what it is?
So we're talking about something different on the race car. Stagger means how much the difference between the left rear tires, you see it there, the circumference or diameter between that and the right rear. The more stagger you have on the car, the more it rolls around the corner. You do that when a track's heavy. When it slicks off, you go to a bigger left rear tire that gives the car more drive up off the corner of the racetrack, moving the right rear. And you heard Lasowski say that, the more you tuck that right rear and move it in toward the frame, the more it hooks the car as the car enters the corner. That tightens it up on entry. The left rear, bigger left rear, gives it more drive off the corner.
And right over the top of that left rear tire stands Shane Andrews leaning in to talk to Jason Myers.
Well, you know, guys, what I like about this time of year is it's the cool guys that stay cool under pressure. Jason Myers, you're searching for your first Williams Grove win. This is a biggie. What's the strategy?
Well, we just got to go out and see if we can't win this race. You know, our good friend Jimmy Nace is at home. He's been real sick, and I know he's watching here tonight, and we're going to go out and see if we can't win this thing for him here tonight. He's been helping us out this year. We got a good race car here, and see if we can go out and win our first race for Charlie Garrett here at Williams Grove Speedway, maybe get closer to winning our first championship.
Big picture, you're 9 points out. Is that something you toss out the window when the visor goes down and the green comes out?
Well, I mean, you worry about winning the race. If we can win the race, we might only be 7 or 5 points here leaving tonight. So we'll go out and get all we can. We're starting right next to Donnie, and what more could the fans ask for?
He's absolutely right. What more could you ask for, Bobby?
Yeah, and let's explain how the points work here. It's basically a 2-point drop all the way through, with the exception of at the top of the field. The winner will get 4 points more than second place. Then it drops by 2 all the way down till you get to 24th, and it'll stay actually 24th, 25th, and all the provisionals will get the same amount of points. So that should explain a little bit of that. Jason Myers strapping in and getting ready. He starts right behind Donnie Schott, or right beside Donnie Schott, as he chases him in the battle for the championship.